Just got delivery of this CINEPEER C11 gimbal, so we'll do a quick unboxing, see what's in the box, and then we'll have a look at what it actually does a bit later. So this came from Gearbest from the United Kingdom. I'm actually in Europe, from the United Kingdom store, and it took 3 or 4 days to get here. Box is properly sealed. So what do you actually get inside? I've never used if I don't break it, never used a handheld gimbal. So I've got this for a visit to Milan, amongst other things. Very sturdy box. And what you get inside is a gimbal and a power cord. And the gimbal will take a phone up to around about 200 grams. But the cool thing is, and GoPro gimbals are very expensive, you can actually put a GoPro in here, although I've probably put some extra elastic around here. So what we will do is put that on charge and then take a look at the actual gimbal. So what is a gimbal? Well, basically this little device lets you do what you could do with the Steadicam system, costing thousands of pounds or thousands of dollars a few years ago. Lets you take super steady shots. How does it do that? Well, it's got a little stepper motor here, and a little stepper motor here, and a stepper motor here, so it's a 3-axis gimbal. And it's got sensors in here in the unit that detect the position and will adjust, will compensate for any hand movements, making your shots super steady, creamy smooth. It's really fantastic. In fact, this is probably for about $50. It's probably one of the best investments you can make if you want to do any on-the-move filming, and I'll show you that in a second. It can also, on a tripod, do various interesting panning shots, and apparently you can do, with the app that comes with the phone, dolly shots. Dolly shots, probably the classic ones are in Vertigo, where James Stewart is going up the bell tower, or in Jaws, when we zoom in on Roy Scheider's face. The CINEPEER C11 can take mobile phones up to 200 grams. Well, in fact, my phone is a little bit, it's a Redmi 7, and it's a little bit lardy. It's about 220 grams, but it will work. The motors get a little bit hot, but it works okay. And great thing, you can also put GoPros in, so you can take super steady GoPro shots, even action shots on the move. You can fit this to a harness. So to put the camera in, basically you've got a little bit of adjustment here on this arm. There's a screw there, and you need to bring that for the big phones right out, because you need the arms to almost be in balance. Otherwise the motors will have far too much work to do. So there, the phone's on. I press on here. It's got a rechargeable battery in here. It's quite a powerful battery, and you can also plug a USB cable in and power your phone off that battery if you're running out of battery. So hold that down and it will do a little bit of jigging around. So this is the phone app that you get, ZX Play, and it lets you you can do a few things without this, but you have a number of features in here. In particular, you have panoramic mode, slow motion, and you can do time-lapse, and under time-lapse you can do various kind of hyperlapse effects, and you also have dolly zoom. I'll have a look at one of those in a minute. Not sure how easy that is to use. I'm not sure you're going to get quite, without a bit of practice, it's quite the same effects as Alfred Hitchcock anyway, but still, we're talking about a fairly small gimbal. The other thing the camera will do within the application is actually follow you around when you're talking. So if you want to do a bit more than just doing static footage, it's very good for that, because you can move a little bit and it's quite good. And I actually tried this out on a jetty, on a pier, which was moving around somewhere where they move more boats up, and there were some quite choppy waves, and the thing was moving all over the place, and I was able, I'll show you in a second, I was able to walk around the place with the camera following me, and all was super smooth. It's really incredible. Another question is, how does it do filming from a shaky pontoon? Can the stabilizer actually cope with this and make the picture actually exploitable? Well, here we are on the edge of the Lake Maggiore, and as you can see, it does a pretty good job, and the picture following is pretty good as well. Like I say, lovely blue weather, and I'll walk around here, get a good panorama of the lake, see everything. So shaky now, I'm wondering whether it's actually going to topple over.